and welcome to Davison Decision 2016. Today we will be giving you live updates on how Davison High School is voting in our mock election. I'm Jordan Bruns.
And I'm Jillian Berger. Today all the history classes will be invited to vote in the Media Center or in the cafeteria if you do not have a history class. They will be voting on the President, the 5th Congressional candidates, and the 48th District State Legislature candidates.
Let's go to Alicia Paxton live at the polls as they are beginning to open.
Hey guys, we are here in the Media Center and polls are about to begin. If you look around, you can see everything is ready and set up and people are going to come in, they're going to grab a ballot and cast their vote.
First off, we'd like you to know who and what you are voting for. The first is the presidential race. You have your usual Republican candidate, Donald Trump, and your Democratic candidate, Hillary Clinton.
Every item in Hillary Clinton's agenda has in common is that it takes jobs and opportunities away from African American workers.
That he will stick it to the rich and powerful because somehow he's really on the side of the little guy.
In the past year, you hear people taking punches at Trump and kicks at Hillary. But this year's election, the candidates have been throwing jabs at each other.
Based on what we know from the Trump campaign, he wants America to work for him and his friends at the expense of everyone else.
This is the result of the policy agenda embraced by crooked Hillary Clinton.
But it doesn't stop there. Trump goes on telling the audience why Hillary isn't fit for president.
We must turn the page on yesterday. Only a change in leadership will produce a change in outcomes, and we can't take, as a country, 4 more years of Obama, and that's what you get with Hillary Clinton, but probably worse.
But Hillary has a few tricks up her sleeve as well.
And as we heard him say at his convention, he may believe that he alone can fix our country, but clearly he doesn't know the people of Michigan.
America must reject the bigotry of Hillary Clinton, who sees communities of color only as votes, not as human beings worthy of a better future.
Now, if you believe that he's as wealthy as he says, that alone would save the Trump family $4 billion. It would do nothing for 99.8% of Americans.
Maddie Jacobson, DTV News.
Also, on the presidential ballot, there will be third-party candidates. From Libertarian Party, Gary Johnson. Representing U.S. taxpayers is Darrell Castle. The Green Card Party candidate, Jill Stein, and Emilio Mimi, representing the Natural Law Party.
Everyone knows the main political candidates and parties for the presidential elections. The Republican candidate is Donald Trump, and the Democratic candidate is Hillary Clinton. However, you may not know the third-party candidates. Mimi Solcistic is part of the Natural Law Party. They propose that political problems could be solved through alignment with the unified field of all the laws of nature. The presidential candidate for the Constitution Party is Darrell Castle. This party promotes a platform that reflects the party's interpretation of the principles set forth in the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Bible.
The rule of law is very important. The Constitution is very important, and I'm trying to preserve those things and to reestablish the rule of law in America.
Gary Johnson is the candidate for the Libertarian Party, who promotes civil liberties and abolition of the welfare system.
Free everything. Government's going to provide you with everything it is that you need, and I think we all recognize that nothing is free. Somebody pays for that. And so at the end of the day, government grows with Democrats and taxes go up. And when taxes go up, that's money out of your and my pockets that we could be spending on our own lives.
The Green Party is the 4th largest party in the presidential election. They promote environmentalism, nonviolence, LGBT rights, and much more. Jill Stein is the candidate for this party.
I'm the only candidate in this race with the only national political party that is not poisoned by corporate money, by lobbyists, by super PACs. So I have the unique ability in this race to provide the American people the real solutions that